Back to Q&A with producer Evan. We've got producer Evan here in studio asking questions. We'll give some answers.
We wake up early.
We sure do.
We wake up really early, and I know
I'm feeling it today.
me and I have been doing this for nearly 2 years. Emmett, how many months are you in on this early morning?
I started this back in late March, early April, I believe.
About half a year or so.
How are you feeling? A little
Not
Emmett
bad.
check-in.
Not bad at all.
Is it
A lot of caffeine.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. You can be honest.
Yeah.
Are you tired now?
Am I tired now?
Yeah. Where like I feel like when you first start it, it's like very like the way I described it best, and I told Alyssa this, is it reminds me of like the excitement of like waking up and going to the airport. Of like it's new, it's fresh,
perfect.
it's like exciting. And then after a while, like you get kind of used to it, and I think as you get used to it, then it kind of gets like your body is used to that wake up, so then it does start to just feel like a little bit like you're just waking up for work. And I think as you get used to it, it's almost harder
To wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that certainly is happening.
Okay.
That's for sure.
That's what.
Yeah. Yeah, harder to wake up. But
You know what helps wake up?
what, Evan?
You already
what does
mentioned
that?
it.
What helps
You know
us
what
wake up?
helps wake up? You need help wake up?
No, I didn't have my cup of coffee this morning, to be honest, but that goes into my question.
Are you doing this caffeine-less right now?
Yeah, I do most days
Get out.
caffeine-less, because my question is, how much caffeine do you consume? Yeah, I'd say I only have a cup of coffee once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week?
Is that true?
Yep.
Wow, that's impressive.
I have
And I thought I was dialing it back.
I have never been a caffeine person.
That's good.
It is true. I know you're trying to compute it, but I think of how many times that like you get a cup of coffee.
No, I guess like fair enough. So every time I have you make me coffee in our coffee machine in the break room,
Yeah,
are you not always getting a cup of coffee?
I am, but like I only brewed one pot. For this whole week, I've only brewed it once, and that was yesterday.
Well, we didn't work on Monday.
Still, that's
So
3 days.
Statistically.
I mean,
I do
you know
also,
what I'm saying.
I do also think in the morning, and disappointing my mother here, I'm a Red Bull person. I really am. This is kind of diverting the conversation a little bit, but still keeping in line with caffeine. Is when I first started on the morning, again, that like morning excitement, like, oh, it's like, oh, it's all new. This is so exciting to do. It's almost like that adrenaline, like made it really easy for the first maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And then by the time you get into the rhythm of it, then you're waking up for work. And now I need a coffee. Now I need whatever. So I was drinking coffee. I had a coffee machine. Actually, I think this is kind of where things kind of fell off a little bit. Of one, my coffee machine at home broke.
Sorry about that.
Rip.
Tragic.
And I just haven't replaced it. And then we have a vending machine here that's got Red Bull Zeros in it. And well, I had gone through quite the process of finding out what my drink of choice would be. I did tried Alani, tried Celsius. I was a Monster drinker in college.
I've never had a Monster.
Good for you. Really, that's great.
The white monsters were really good.
Oh my gosh, I loved a white monster.
You cannot go wrong with a good white monster.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was my go-to.
If you don't know, it tastes exactly like a Sprite.
I would say
I would try that then.
Oh, careful. Careful there.
Well, how many grams of sugar is in that thing? My
It's a
computer's
zero.
not working.
Yeah, it's a 0 one.
What?
So it's a Monster Zero.
So why are you warning me? That sounds like
Because it's addictive.
right.
And it's not the best energy drink for you.
So what's bad about it if it's not full of sugar?
Monster Energy.
It's called Monster. Makes sense.
Yeah, here's what I'll say, and this is now it's turned into me as ranking of energy drinks. Monster wakes you up, but the fall from it is really hard.
Big crash.
Yeah, I think there was a big old crash. Like I feel like afterwards my head would kind of hurt, and I would just feel like almost like, I don't know how to describe it other than like kind of like collapsing in on yourself, like kind of like a, but also like I probably didn't.
Do that again?
No. I probably like just didn't need that much caffeine. Stop.
All right, well, let's move on. I know Emmett is.
My ranking.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
finish my ranking?
I was trying to save you, to be honest.
Hold on, I'll wrap it up because I want to hear Emmett's thoughts. I want to hear both of you guys' thoughts, even though you're apparently not a coffee drinker. That's fine.
I can go into it. I want to hear your ranking.
Alani.
Is that 5 and this is worst to best in your opinion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go worst to best. So then I'll put Alani because I don't like that. It's so sweet, and like I think there's 0 sugar, or at least like very low. They're very sweet, but it's like aspartame sweet. And listen, I love my aspartame. I love a Diet Coke, but I just don't like Alani, and it would just like make me feel really gross. Then I'll go with Celsius. I'm gonna go with Rain next, which we have, or Rain and what is it?
Storm.
Storm?
Mm-hmm. Storm Energy.
Is it called Storm and I've been calling it Rain? No, Rains also exist.
Yeah.
Are they affiliated with this? Are they the same?
The REI.
REI.
Yeah.
IGN, yeah.
I'm gonna put them in the same category. Maybe they
I
are
think it's
storms.
a
What do
rain
we have in
storm.
our What do we have in our
It's
vending
like a
machine?
subgenre of the full rain.
But like then they just completely
Yeah, that's true. I don't
floated
know.
the rain, and now it's just Storm on the can.
If my computer worked, I would look it up. It's not turning on.
Do you want my iPad?
Sure.
Okay, so, anywho, don't love those either, and for the same reason I don't love Celsius. I love the taste of a Celsius. I do love the taste of a Celsius, and they've got a
really good.
cherry, like soda one.
The cherry
that
Coke.
oh my gosh, it's so good.
That's my mom's
Cherry Cola.
favorite.
So that's gonna be like number 2 on my list is Celsius, with Rain behind it because I like the taste of the Celsius better. But both like make me feel really anxious and really bad. Like I had noticed that when I was doing the morning, and I felt like I was kind of like afterwards I was having like a hard time like breathing. Where earlier where I was saying like Monster kind of made me feel like closing in on myself, like the Celsius, like I can almost like feel it in my chest, like just thinking about it. Like my heart would really start like racing, which I had never experienced. And I would have thought that I'd experienced that more with a Monster. I just hated the like fall and the come down from that. But then my number 1, and again, this is ranking energy drinks, not caffeine consumption. My number 1 would be Red Bull, which I've since, I'm not a scientist. I've heard that of the energy drinks, Red Bull is supposed to be the best for you, and it does have less caffeine than the other ones. I think it's the perfect amount of caffeine for me to wake up, feel like a normal human being. It doesn't make me feel gross. I don't feel like there's like a really bad fall from it. So.
Do you enjoy the taste of a Red Bull?
No.
No.
But like,
Red
but it
Bulls
checks. Well,
stink.
let me back up.
Have you? The only Red Bulls you've gotten are from this.
No, and that's where I was
Okay.
maybe answering incorrectly. So the Red Bulls that we have in our vending machine don't like the taste of them, but they do the job. And as long as it does the job and I'm good to go, that's
agree.
what matters to me, and I don't feel awful afterwards. They do have other flavors. They have like a berry vanilla one that's a summer flavor. They've got a lemon lime now, which I love.
Lemon lime.
Yes, very yummy.
Whoa.
It's over.
I didn't know this. Is this in here?
Not here. It's
Oh,
over
okay.
at the Sunstop.
Gotcha.
There's a peach one that's really good, and then there's some sort of berry one. It's in like maybe it's called like pink berry. I love that one.
Yeah, the pink can.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good
one.
go-to. But this berry vanilla is very, very yummy. The first sip always tastes like cotton candy, and then from there it tastes like just berry vanilla.
That one's a good one.
Yeah.
But
I unfortunately can't show the camera this for copyright reasons. But so there's Rain Storm, but there's also just Storm. I don't know which one we have.
we have the Storm.
Just regular
Just
Storm.
Storm.
Okay.
I think we've also had
Rainstorm.
We did have
I think we've
Rainstorm
had
from.
both.
Yeah, we have.
Gotcha.
And
But then-
I feel like we would know. The morning team would know what energy drinks are there.
All right, Emmett, let me hear your ranking because, quite frankly, you guys have missed the best caffeine energy drink out there. So, Emmett, I want to hear.
I have
Okay.
another one.
So we're doing our top fives right now?
Sure.
So, all right, my top five. Number 5, I'm going Alani. I have to agree. A little too sweet. Just not a fan. Just really not a fan. Number 4, I'm going to have to go with, I'm going to go Celsius because it drives my anxiety through the roof, for 1. 2, I had to go to the doctor, actually, because of Celsius. Yeah.
No way.
Like what, too jittery?
No, like I
couldn't stay
had,
still?
like my heart was racing. I about passed out in my truck. It was bad.
Recently?
In the past year.
Oh my goodness, Emmett.
Yeah. So yeah, careful with Celsius. Anyway, I already did 4. So 3, I'm gonna have to go with the Reigns. I really like those the Reign Light energy drinks. Those are really good. 2 would have to go to Red Bull.
Yeah.
And then number 1, black coffee.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't rank where coffee sits for me. I still think
Where would it go?
I still think it's below
Red Bull?
Below a Red Bull. But I also don't think I'd put it at my number 2 either. It might be number 3 for me. I guess it depends. See, I like a coffee. This is really bad. I can drink black coffee. It's fine. Again, it does the job. But if I have a coffee, then I want it with strawberry cold foam. And I can't be having strawberry cold foam every morning.
That could be
Starbucks isn't even open in the morning for me to have a strawberry cold foam as early as we come in.
It's true.
So it's just not up there for me. But a black coffee does the job. But Red Bull's still.
I like to clarify on my black coffee. When I say black coffee, I mean 4 cups of black coffee, not just 1.
Yeah, like if you're having black coffee.
I need 4 or 5 in order to wake up.
See, then it shouldn't be number 1.
But
because you can just have 1 Red Bull.
The thing is, then I should just say pot of black coffee. There we go.
Okay.
A pot of black coffee.
A whole pot?
A whole pot. Whole pat. Yeah.
Whole pack.
But I wanted to share my most caffeine consumed, which was during my college days, which...
Was it during finals times before, or just a random day in college?
I think
For
this
the
was
love of the
before a
game.
test. I believe this was before a test.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
And I was, if you know Starkville, Mississippi, I was drinking coffee out of my mug, right? I'm walking down Boley Avenue, and I'm walking to the Perry, the cafeteria, right? So I go into the Perry, and right now I'm probably already 3 cups of coffee in. I also have a Celsius. So I continue drinking coffee because I'm like, all right, I just got to keep it coffee today. So I end up keeping it coffee for a good amount of probably 2 hours as I'm just studying, getting some work done. And it turns to 6 cups of coffee. And then I go to class and I remember, oh my gosh, I have 2 cans of Celsius in my backpack because I always stayed strapped with my caffeine. So I ended up drinking a total of 6 cups of coffee and 2 cans of Celsius that day.
By what time of day? Was this like before 10 a.m.?
This was
1.
before noon, actually.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, dude, I was bouncing off the walls, like jittery.
Yeah, how would you not be able to sit still in your seat? Or how did you?
I don't know. I really don't know. It just, I remember just being like, I'm never doing this again. And I mean, I didn't go to sleep that day, that's for sure.
I don't doubt that. Then you were probably up all night. I don't really have like a caffeine ranking because I don't really drink too much different types of caffeine. But you guys missed the best caffeine energy drink, which is a Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Mountain Dew Kickstart.
And
How many
your
grams?
face. Oh, that's
Sick
it's.
and, you're sick and twisted.
Well,
we got a buzz.
Oh, really? No, I just wanted to share that story because in high school, I think it was like my sophomore year, they added vending machines to our cafeteria. And the big fad was everyone would go up and get their Mountain Dew Kickstart. And it was like the thing to have. You were cool if you walked out of the cafeteria. See, you're cringing, but like, come on, people. This was high school. You know what I'm talking about. So.
Kickstart. And we got another buzz.
No, I wasn't. Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to say like, yeah, it was cool. I'm just saying it was the trend. No one was bringing coffee.
Share, like a picture of you from that time when that was cool.
Oh.
Because that's what I'm picturing.
But yeah, so when did you guys start drinking coffee? Because I didn't start drinking coffee until probably my senior year of college, and then that was maybe once every 3 weeks.
That's impressive.
I had never been a caffeine drinker.
I was a barista over on 30A before I went off to school. I was over at Nectar at what was called the Hub. Now it's called the Big Chill. Over in like the Water Sound area. And I'll tell you a story real quick. My first day on the job, you're allowed like a free drink while you're working. And I had a cold brew for the first time. I had to go to into the bathroom at one point, and I was like standing over the sink, and I was like, I think I'm having like a heart attack. Like, this makes me feel terrible. And again, it was my first shift, and I'm literally like, and I remember texting my mom being like, I think I'm having a panic attack.
Can I ask an embarrassing question?
Yeah.
I don't know the differences between what's the difference between is a cold brew just like, there's a difference between cold brew and iced coffee.
There is?
See, thank you.
Oh, Emmett. Yeah. So,
is it
can I
brewed cold? That's what I learned, right?
So there's iced coffee. Oh gosh, I really hope I'm getting this right, because if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be really embarrassed.
Give me your iPad.
Oh, okay.
Iced coffee.
But I'll explain and then you can correct
exactly.
me. So iced coffee is like when you brew coffee, like in the pot, and then cool it.
Put some ice in it?
Put some ice in it.
Okay.
Iced coffee. Iced latte. Do you guys know what that?
See, I don't know what the difference between a cold brew, latte,
so,
all that.
latte is espresso. Mm-hmm. So that's when they put it in the machine and they go.
Oh, really?
You know, and then it goes in the little almost like coffee shot glasses, and then you put it in the plastic cup, ice, and then it's mainly milk. So then, like an Americano is the one with water, where it'd be 2 shots of espresso, or 4 or 6, and water.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional old barista. Knows exactly what
former barista.
And then, so latte, espresso with milk, iced coffee, drip coffee, cold brew. I don't know how it's prepped, but here's what I'll tell you. Cold brew is gonna more than iced coffee will.
Like make you jittery?
Yeah.
So it says cold brew, it takes 14 to 24 hours to brew.
Wow.
And it's brewed by steeping cold or room temps. Back on the Owen Wilson train. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know there was a difference between cold brew, iced coffee, iced latte. I still don't know any of the sizes at Starbucks.
What is a mockta?
That sounds big, but so does venti.
What is a mockta? What is a...
Oh, no, what are you saying?
Like these coffee drinks.
A macchiato?
What's a macchiato? What is a latte? What is a... I don't even know what it is.
I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't know what a macchiato is.
Okay.
We didn't do them.
There's more terms.
Cappuccino.
I
love
Frappuccino. What's the difference?
Frappuccino is blended with ice, so it's almost like a smoothie version.
Which one, cappuccino or frappuccino?
Frappuccino.
Because it usually has the whipped cream on it.
At Starbucks, yeah.
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 So the frappuccino looks like the Blizzard.
So like Frappuccino is what, so like going back to like high school, but if anything for me it was middle school. Oh my gosh, wait, this ties into something. I went on Starbucks app the other day, and I saw that the unicorn Frappuccino was back. I remember that from like the 6th grade, everyone going and getting their Frappuccinos and taking pictures of it. Because it was like
that
purple.
was cool
It was like
in the
purple
trend.
and blue. I'll give it to you when I tell you, because I still opened it. Like I saw on Starbucks that it was there, and I was like, oh, the unicorn Frappuccino. I think I said to you when I saw it. I was so shocked. Not that I wanted one. Which leads to, you had asked like when you guys started drinking coffee. I was not allowed to have one.
I wasn't either.
So like every once in a while, I would get a Java chip Frappuccino. But for the most part, my mom was really, really cautious about like not letting us have caffeine super young. So like I grew up with like Diet Sprite, which is not caffeinated. And then we'd have the non-caffeinated Cokes. Oh, I had a point. Oh my gosh, my little brother, I just thought about this. We would go to Starbucks and he would always ask my mom for a quote apple juice coffee, because it would be like the little Starbucks cups but with apple juice in it.
Oh, really? So.
And it was him trying to order. He would ask for an apple juice coffee because he didn't really understand. So stinking cute. I had a point at some point. Unicorn Frappuccino. Frappuccino. Okay, cappuccino. Don't understand what it is. Is it so delicious? I tried a cappuccino for the first time ever while I was in Paris. Coming back to America and having a cappuccino, not the same, unless Black Bear has a really good cappuccino. But also, I'm very, very biased towards Black Bear over on 30A in Grayton and Seaside, because my little brother worked there for a while too. Yeah, sometimes he would give me his shift coffee. I don't know if I should share that, but sometimes he would. Love that kid. Love him. So.
Emmett, what about you? When did you start drinking coffee?
My mom put me on black coffee about 15 years old.
That makes sense.
It was either, she wouldn't let me put anything in the coffee. She was like, you're going to acquire the taste for black coffee. And I'm so glad that she did.
Interesting.
Because
when I make coffee back in, I don't know what we call it, the break room, that's what it is. I'm adding my sugar packet and sweeteners and stuff like that. Black coffee to me does not taste good. So
good. So good.
It tastes like
nothing. If you have a pastry with a nice cup of black Joe, oh my.
That makes sense, because that has taste.
But it's the bitter canceling out the sweet.
You know what? Yeah. You're right. Just like sweet and sour. That makes sense.
I do think that's a good combo. In that same vein, my mom, I'm going to say this in the South. I feel like it's jail time though. My mom put me on tea, unsweetened. Unsweetened tea.
That's fun.
Oh.
Unsweetened tea. Oh, the iced green tea. There was a place in Arizona called AJ's, and it's almost like a grocery store kind of vibe. But it was like kind of like dark and moody in there, and it was really cool. I'd almost say it's most similar to like what do we have? Like a Fresh Market kind of, except they had this like tea and coffee shop in the front. And we get an iced green tea with orange wedges. And it was so yummy, especially in the Arizona heat. But it was always unsweetened. So then the first time I ever had sweet tea was in college. But that's also, I partially blame sweet tea for my freshman, not 15, but 50, that I got to experience. That was a blast.
Because you said you were calling the people out of the South. The tea.
I wasn't calling anyone out. You have lovely sweet tea here.
Okay, so it's sweet tea.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I just don't like tea in general. Unsweetened, hot, sweetened tea. Ooh. You need to mix some lemonade in it and get yourself an Arnold Palmer. That was mine.
Yeah.
So.
To another point about coffee, I started really drinking coffee in college because my school was a dry campus. They had very, very serious rules about not drinking. And so one of the ways that people would still kind of have, instead of, like I talk with a lot of people about like college experience. And a lot of people are like, oh, I met my friends out at like bars, or we went and did this. Not in Lynchburg, Virginia. We had coffee shops, ice cream shops, and bagel shops. Those were like the core three. And like that's what you could go and do. So I really got into coffee around then.
Because isn't Friends based around a coffee shop where they hang out? Not based, but like have a spot.
Central Perk.
I need to watch that show.
You haven't watched it?
I've never watched it.
What? Weird.
I'm an Office guy.
I think you can be both. It doesn't have to be one or the other.
It's just your comfort. I know that is your comfort.
Well,
show
yeah,
for
but
sure.
I know when we're talking the debate between Office and Friends,
True. That is a pretty big debate online.
going Office.
Or
Or if we want to do sitcoms, then it's Friends or How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, so good.
How I Met Your Mother.
Never seen that one.
So funny.
They actually make fun of Friends in that, because like their hangout spot is like the bar right under their apartment, and they're like, they try to go to a coffee shop, and they're like, this is not as fun as whatever place is like here.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I thought I hated Friends and I thought I hated The Office. I will say when I first started watching The Office, the like documentary style, like mockumentary style thing that they had going on with the cameras made me feel really like almost like motion sickness. So then it took me forever to get through like that first season because I was kind of getting used to it. And then, I don't know, this was really controversial too. Michael Scott was just not my favorite.
Really?
Wow.
He really irritated me.
He did his job. He's supposed to be that. Yeah. That's how good of an actor.
No, I love Steve Carell, and at the end of the day, like I love his character, but it was like there are moments he has such lovable moments, and then other times he says something where I'm like, you just screwed things up for that person.
I quoted Michael Scott
bad.
from my senior quote in high school.
What was
Really?
it?
The only time I set the bar low is for limbo.
That's a pretty good one.
That is a good one.
I like some of those punchy lines.
Thank you.
But thought I hated The Office and Friends until college again, where my roommate always had those things on. I was like, oh God, I hate that she always is like first of all has to have the TV on, and one that it's Friends or The Office, and then I'd like start doing my work, and then I'd find myself like, and then I'm like laughing, and then I'm watching it.
Because to her it's background noise, but yeah, to you it was first time experience. So.
Well, I'd already seen them actually.
Oh.
And I was like, why are we rewatching? But I'm also not really a big rewatcher.
I've seen That 70s Show 6 times through. And
He
that's
can quote
8
it.
seasons.
You can quote
I can
it.
quote almost every episode of that, yeah.
That's cool.
It is. I need to get back on The Office. I had only seen it once through.
Office and Parks and Recreation.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
gotta hear.
Bye, Lil Sebastian.
I think I watched the first season of that. Okay, we're getting away from caffeine. Can I say one last thing
One
about
final
it?
thing.
Panera's charged lemonades.
I don't know if I've had those.
Are they good?
You haven't either?
No.
Okay, do you guys know the story? Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So Panera's charged lemonades were around when I was in college. They're no longer around. They had a membership program called Sip Club, and it was I want to say like you could like buy in for maybe like $2.99, and then for the first like 3 months maybe, and then it went up to like $11, and it was unlimited drinks, like unlimited.
Unlimited?
It was like maybe like you could get like one an hour, but like unlimited. You could go 4 times a day. You could go every single day and just get a large, like think gas
Like
station.
gas station extra large is what I was thinking.
Gas station large charged lemonade. And it was like maybe 200, it was either 250 or 330 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, it was my favorite. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. I got super, super into them. because I would go and I'd sit in Panera and I'd like do like I liked having another place to like go and study and work on things. And you know, I'd go and I'd refill my drink and then I'd come back and like I'm drinking that large. I think the most I'd ever done in one day was like maybe 3 or 4. But also around the 3rd or 4th, I would start mixing in like the tea as well, because you had access not just to the charged lemonades, but to their sodas and their teas. It was a great deal for a college student. And I would just sit there study and keep like refilling my drink, and I'd be energized again, spending $2.99 a month. And
That's crazy.
That is a great deal.
And then really, really unfortunately, someone died. I want to say 2 different people died from the charged lemonades.
Because what makes it charged? Like, that sounds
300
scary,
to
to be honest.
500 milligrams.
Oh, just
It was 2:30
caffeine?
to 3:30, I want to say. Something like around there, like it's pretty high.
And you're drinking a whole extra large.
Probably multiple a day as
I
well.
literally had the young lady who had died from it had a pre-existing heart condition, didn't realize that the lemonades were charged, and then passed
Gotcha.
away. And I want to say there might have been another death, but then they removed the charged lemonades altogether, and they no longer exist.
Because I was about to say, I don't even know. I didn't know they had that at Panera. You said Panera, right? Yeah.
They might have talked. There might have been talks for a minute there about like bringing them back, but like lower caffeine amount and
Zapped instead of just fully charged.
yeah, zapped. Yeah, no, but I loved those charged lemonades.
Okay. Nice. All right. I want you guys to tell me on Facebook, producer Evan WJHG, as we wrap up this hour. Tell me your favorite coffee shop and where you get all your caffeine from around here locally. Like, we always like to highlight, you know.
Yeah, let's bring in a coffee shop for some of their fall drinks. I've seen a lot of them are coming out
We
with.
didn't even get into the pumpkin
Oh my
spice
gosh.
latte hysteria Starbucks.
Hysteria.
I used the wrong word there. I apologize.
I don't know.
Frenzy. Craze.
You guys are rage baiting me. This is rude. I don't play around about my pumpkin, and I don't play around about my sugar cookie latte, okay?
The sugar cookie latte is phenomenal.
Bust down,
Yeah.
if you will.
I'll allow it.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you next time.